Bridgerton is not just Netflix's most popular show of 2020, it is Netflix's most watched show of all time. The story follows Daphne, the eldest daughter of the powerful Bridgerton family, as she makes her debut on Regency London's competitive marriage market. Season 1 has blown everyone away. Nobody can shut up about the show. Most of the scenes in Bridgerton had to be filmed multiple times to get the right shot. Other times, some props and mistakes are hard to unsee. In today's list, we'll be looking at the unscripted moments in Bridgerton Season 1. Sit back, relax, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and leave a comment below. First up at number 1, Nicola Coughlan. Coughlan is popular with Bridgerton fans and a breakout star of the show. Did you know that Coughlan had been offered the role of Penelope after just one audition? We totally agree. We can't imagine anyone else playing the iconic role of Penelope. One day on set, things didn't go exactly to plan. Coughlan is very short in real life and has been forced to wear high heels just to be eye level with everyone else. As you can imagine, it isn't easy for her, resulting in 3 falls on set. Those 3 falls happened on the first day of filming the first episode. How embarrassing. It gets worse. Coughlan trips in one instance while holding a parasol, but stabs her co-star Claudia Jessie with her heel. Poor Jessie, who plays Eloise, comes out of the ordeal with a bloody hand. That must have been quite a shock for the dainty actress. Next up, yellow lines caught on camera. It's always funny when an unfortunate error winds up on the screen. Eagle-eye fans have noticed an on-screen slip-up like that of Game of Thrones' coffee cup. Pretty sure that's all we remember from the atrocious last season of Game of Thrones. Bridgerton's blooper is perhaps even funnier. Fans of the show have noticed a mistake with timelines. The show is set in the 1800s at the Royal Crescent, one of Bath's most iconic landmarks. This impressive landmark is arranged around a perfect lawn overlooking Royal Victoria Park and forms a sweeping crescent of 30 Grade 1 listed terrace houses. It is without a doubt one of the greatest examples of Georgian architecture anywhere in the UK. In the first few minutes of episode 1, viewers see horse-drawn carriages on a cobblestone road. While these fit right in a series set in this period, the yellow lines marking the street do not. It's funny since the yellow lines didn't make their debut in the UK until the 1950s. Some social media users have been quick to point out the historical inaccuracy, leading to one of the most embarrassing mistakes on television. This is a real Bridgerton blooper. Yellow lines painted at the side of the road, telling people not to park their cars, appearing more than 50 years before their due date. Next up, Primark and modern streetlights. You're probably wondering, what on earth does Primark have to do with Regency England? Absolutely nothing. Primark was founded in 1969. You can see where I'm going with this. Setting up a scene is hard, especially if you're filming a scene on the road and outside stores with actors, horses, extras, you name it. Dear Bridgerton editors, please remember to edit out the Primark sign that we can see when Simon walks down a road. Some scenes are filmed right outside a branch of the store, and one fan claims a poster has been made into the final cut. Fans also claim to have spotted modern streetlights and parking signs. The sad part is that the Primark sign, modern streetlights, and parking signs appear throughout the show in many episodes. Nice job. Next, we have modern dance behind the scenes. Phoebe Dynevor leads the show as Daphne. You may recognize her from Waterloo Road. She is the daughter of Coronation Street star Sally Dynevor. Phoebe stars opposite Regé-Jean Page, who plays the eligible bachelor Duke Simon Bassett. Dynevor admits that the dance rehearsals really help her and Page find the mesmerizing chemistry between their characters Simon and Daphne. Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean Page are terrible dancers in real life. After shooting several retakes, the directors noticed that these 2 left-footed actors desperately needed dance lessons. Dynevor tells us this: "We just spent so much time with our choreographer Jack Murphy and loads of time in the studio. Just me, Reggae, and Jack sort of getting the moves right and dancing to this modern fun music. And we just got time to play and sort of form a connection. Luckily, they managed to learn well." The rest of the cast is just as bad. During a ball scene, they decide to break character by showing off their awkward dance moves. Oh no, that doesn't fit into this Regency drama. First of all, you suck at dancing. Secondly, your fashion sense doesn't help either. Go back to waltzing, please. Next, the cast is terrible at horseback riding. All those perfect moments we see episode after episode of these posh people on their horses are a total charade. Phoebe Dynevor and Regé-Jean Page have begun 6 weeks of prep learning how to ride a horse. Lord Anthony Bridgerton, on the other hand, isn't as charming as you might think. This quintessential English nobleman, Anthony, is the eldest Bridgerton sibling and dutiful head of the family since assuming his late father's title of Viscount. Dashing, charming, and rich, he's quite the catch on this year's Marriage Mart, and boy, does he look dapper on a horse. In real life, actor Jonathan Bailey, who plays Lord Anthony Bridgerton, is scared to death of horses. You really wouldn't think that while watching the show. His fellow cast members confide in us that he is ridiculous to work with on set because he makes everyone laugh non-stop. The horses also have a mind of their own. Filming one scene turned into a disaster when the director said, "Action!" and the horses started going backward, and they tried to film the scene before they started started laughing hysterically. Even with months of training, Bailey still had mastered the art of writing. The directors were even dreading another filming day with Bailey because a scene that should be filmed in 10 minutes winds up taking an entire day. Bailey, next time you choose an acting role, read the fine print for what your character must do. Speaking of horses, most of the carriage scenes are filmed on a soundstage, so the horses pulling the carriages aren't real. Crew members would move the carriage to give the illusion that they are moving. Do you guys feel as cheated as I do? Next up, Dame Julie Andrews. The living legend Julie Andrews graces us with her voice as narrator of Bridgerton. Andrews' recording sessions for Lady Whistledown are all done virtually. Showrunner Chris Van Dusen says that these recordings are a total riot. Most of the cast has yet to meet Andrews, but the pandemic has delayed the meeting. Hopefully the cast will meet her once it's all over. Getting to meet Julie Andrews, I feel super jealous right now. How about you guys? Next, we have wardrobe malfunctions. Working with hundreds of people with hundreds of different outfits sounds like a nightmare. It takes 2 hours to get Nicola Coughlan into Penelope's wig and get her ready for the ball. I would just quit my job right there. Because who has the patience to put up with those shenanigans every single day of filming? There is also a massive error concerning the corsets. In the opening scene of Bridgerton, Prudence Featherington, one of the eligible daughters of the social climbing Lady Featherington, is dressed to be presented to the Queen of England. Prudence doubles over, gasping for breath, as a maid yanks the laces of her corset tighter. Many movies, historical as well as fantastical, have a similar scene. Think of Gone with the Wind, Scarlett O'Hara death gripping a bedpost, Elizabeth Swann in Pirates of the Caribbean laced so tightly into her corset that she can barely breathe, Titanic's Rose in a nearly identical scene, Emma Watson playing Belle in Disney's live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast, declaring that her character is too independent to wear a corset. To have a scene in which they're saying, "tighter, tighter," is obviously a stand-in for women's restricted roles in society. The trouble is that nearly all of these depictions are exaggerated or just plain wrong. This is not to say Bridgerton showrunner Shonda Rhimes erred in her portrayal of women's rights during the early 19th century Regency era. They are indeed severely restricted, but their undergarments aren't to blame. The dresses the characters wear are also incorrect. Women in the 19th century didn't have bright dresses as we see in Bridgerton. If you watch any other Regency period drama, women wear dull dresses. Don't get us wrong, we're all for it. Just not sure the kids will pass their history tests after watching this show. Apart from the difficult wigs, corsets, and dresses, let's take a look at the stilettos. Hate to burst Bridgerton's bubble, but stilettos were invented in the 1950s. Regency women living in the 19th century enjoy wearing flat, delicate shoes. Looks like someone on set forgot to do their homework. Then, the zip-up boots are also ahead of their time. These babies were invented in 1913. Whoops again, costume designer. Next, Regé-Jean Page and his music. Page listens to a lot of music while getting into character as Simon. He listens to Deftones, Vivaldi, and Nina Simone. The crew jokes around constantly asking, "Where are Reggae's AirPods?" He is always losing them and freaks out when he doesn't have them. Guess he must be blind. Next, we have besties Nicola Coughlan and Claudia Jessie. Behind the scenes, Coughlan and Jessie can't stop laughing while they're filming together. Their characters are not only best friends, but the two are best friends in real life too. Aw, that's really sweet. Thanks for watching our video. Let us know if you guys spot any more mistakes on the show and tell us down in the comments section below. If you want to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel and like the video.